Welcome viewers, this is Windshear. No, this is not Titanfall you're looking at. This is called Blacklight Retribution. Yesterday's news. This game's been out for quite a while on PC, a little over a year I guess, and this is a new addition to PlayStation 4 in that this is currently undergoing beta testing on the PlayStation 4 system. One of the great things about the PlayStation 4 console is that it supports PC type games like this now. In the future, PlanetSide 2 will be making its way to the PlayStation 4 as well. So obviously this is PlayStation 4 gameplay. It looks good. It runs just like it would on PC. It looks just like it would on PC. It's not the best game graphically out there, but it's got a good frames per second, and I haven't seen any big bugs. I am concerned though is how long it's been in beta. It's been in beta since the PlayStation 4 came out. I don't know when this game's going to quote officially launch, but you know, it's like, you know, what do they need to do here to get this game to launch? But I'm having a lot of fun with this game. It's an interesting game. I wanted to produce on this video kind of my initial impressions and observations and explain why I'm playing this game, because I've kind of played on it hit and miss with its launch. It's free to play. You can download this and play it for free on the PlayStation Network. But I've had a really difficult time adjusting to the aiming on this game, because there's two aiming sensitivities. There's just a standard look sensitivity, and then there's an aiming down sight sensitivity. And each of these sensitivity settings you control independently. And I find that even at max setting, and there's another little accelerometer you can change in there as well. I find that the aiming down sight sensitivity is just way too low, and I lose so many gunfights because I simply can't get my reticle on the target quick enough, and it's really frustrating. So that's kind of the main thing that's turned me off of this game, but like anything, you force yourself to get used to it, and I found out that mainly I just have to get my look aim pretty much right on target before I aim down sights in order to get accurate shots. Right here you can see me pulling out a secondary shotgun. One thing that's, as my sidearm by the way, one thing that's amazed me about this game is the amount of equipment you have at your disposal. I had no idea this game had this much depth to it. It's a unique game. Like I say, I think it's a mix of, like, I want to say Crisis and Call of Duty, maybe a little PlanetSide in there too, because it is a currency-based game, in that you can gain a currency as you play through the game, or you can purchase unlocks as well. Right here you can see me accessing a supply depot that you can basically purchase equipment from as you progress through the match, and you know, you complete objectives, you get kills, and you down the lower left corner you can see what my currency is for the match. Here you can see me calling in my Titan. I love to make these references because I swear Titanfall is straight up ripped off of this game, because this looks so much like Titanfall in a lot of ways. So you get in this mech, and now you can roll around on the battlefield. And I forgive the battlefield terminology because that's just my background, but basically you can roll around this map and this mech. You have a boost feature, you got two weapons, a rail gun on my right hand, I got a machine gun on the left. You can see the ammo counts up there in the HUD display, and you can just rip through the team with this. It's really kind of slow, cumbersome, and the movement's kind of difficult to get used to, but it is a lot of fun to do this, and basically that's why we play games, is it not to have fun? I found myself playing this game more and more, and it kind of reminded me of Killzone a little bit, because it has a slight futuristic retro kind of feel to it, but not quite as out there as Killzone is. But so much more depth to it than Killzone has to offer, that's for sure. I'll show you here at the end of this footage just the sheer volume of weapons that you have at your disposal, the unlocks, how you can unlock and attach a multitude of pieces of equipment to every weapon. I mean, it's really staggering to me just how far they've gone with this, and it's a lot of fun to basically customize your weapon and go out there and play with it. There's a lot of criticism people have drawn is that this is a quote pay-to-win game. Let me tell you right now, you can buy anything at any given time to supersede the unlock criteria for it. For example, if you want to get a level 65 weapon and you're only level 4, you can buy that weapon for like 500 Z currency. That's real currency that you buy you know, with real money. Now, let me tell you right now, the default weapons that most of these people are running around with, just the standard assault weapon, drops me left to right. You'll see me here later on in the gameplay. I finally unlocked my LMG weapon, and I was just getting beasted by any new player with the standard weapons. So you certainly don't need these big weapons and advanced weapons to unlock, but it's certainly nice having the certain capabilities that out there and available to you to enhance your suit. Down there, look at the lower left-hand corner. Look at my bounty goes up. Those are all kills I've gotten in this thing. So the more kills you get up, the more the bounty goes up for your head for the enemy to take you out, and then they get that currency as an added incentive for taking you out. How about a katana? Yeah, that's right. I just whipped out a full-on katana sword, and I'm just gonna go Kill Bill here and start slashing and hacking at these guys. I mean, it was a lot of fun. Just the sound this thing pulls out sounds like a lightsaber when you pull this thing out. It's just like whoom, and you just feel like you're just an incredible player right around this. I'll show a second clip here in a moment, but right here you're seeing this kind of wall hack thing. This is the HRV visor, I believe is what it's called. It allows you to see where the players are, and it basically eliminates camping, which is great. I mean, can't we all agree that the biggest problem with games like Call of Duty is just campers? It eliminates slow gameplay, which is another reason we don't like first-person shooters sometimes. And look at this situation. We need some Kill Bill music right here. So basically, I've got 3 guys around this court. Think, oh, let's just see how ballsy we're feeling here. And I'm like, yeah, let's go for it. And no, don't bring a sword to a gunfight here. But I was still cracking up nonetheless. This is having a lot of fun with this game. But this visor allows you can see a general idea where the enemy is. You still kind of have to judge elevation. But right here again, I'm like, okay. I know there's some guys up here. I'm going with the sword kill, and this guy threw a grenade, so he's switching back to his weapon. I took advantage of that time lapse there. Now I'm gonna go up behind this team and hack up these 2 guys before I get shot in the back. I mean, this is fun. Let me play this again. Look at that epic blood splatter right there, too. And you always see people, too. They're having fun, too. They pick up my kit. They're like, oh, man, this guy just had a katana, man. And people are having fun playing this game. So I don't know much about the game right now, to be frank with you, but I'm just here to explain my initial impressions of it. I mean, little stuff like this, you can hack the wall to boost morale or to lower gates or open gates. There is some stuff that is interactive with the maps, more so than what you saw with traditional first-person shooters. Here I am with the LMG weapon, which frankly is not that good compared to all these assault rifles. They're just way too accurate. Right here, I'm coming up on a guy that's cloaked. You can't even see him. But I just saw a little bit of mirror there in the footage, and I was like, oh wait, no, that guy, that's a cloak guy. And so that's another piece of equipment you can get. I unlocked that here myself later on. So basically, you make yourself fully invisible, but you can't attack anybody while you're in that mode. It allows you to kind of get through the map a little bit easier without getting shot in the back so much. But again, that visor, the HRV visor, really kind of adds a different dynamic to the game. I mean, obviously there's no cheating here on the console platform. I'm not sure about PC, but what's great about next-gen console like the PlayStation 4 is that it's allowing PC games like this new life, new life breathed into it. Because frankly, I doubt there's many people playing this game right now on PC, because that's just the case with PC. Not to bash on it, but it's a pretty small community in terms of player size. Compared to like console, where we have millions of players, that really allows games like this to have a lot more access to a larger community to play this game. And argue games like this need console more than console needs them. But I think it's a great complement to console, and certainly it's a game I'm enjoying and having a lot of fun. So, you know, just frankly, I want to play this game on PC. I don't know why. It's just, you know, I'd rather play other games like Battlefield or something like that. But obviously, the interface system is always a consideration with me. I like having the controller support here on console as well. Now, let's talk about the customization here, because this is that stuff that is really unique with this game. Right here is just various pieces of equipment you can run with on the field to. If you want people to see you on that visor sight, put this thing on. That basically makes you invisible on people's visors. So there's always a counter to some kind of piece of equipment in the game. If, for example, you saw me using that infrared sight in the beginning of the match, there's counters to that. And there's all kinds of stuff you can pull on. Like you saw me calling in the Mech, the katana blade. There's orbital strikes you can call in. I mean, that's kind of like Dust 514, if any of you guys play that. There's grenade launchers, there's flamethrowers, there's decoys, there's holograms. I mean, I was just gun turrets. I was amazed by how much stuff there is in this game and that you can try out. And then, frankly, it can get kind of expensive too if you're wanting to purchase all that stuff. So you got to watch out, because it's a slippery slope here. here's my assault rifle I was using. This is kind of like a DMR if you're familiar with a Battlefield. It's a semi-automatic weapon. There's the stats there on the lower left-hand side, and it tells you what each attachment does to the stats right there in real time, so you can get a really accurate representation of what every piece of equipment does. And I mean, for example, just on the barrel attachments here, there's like 15 attachments. On the rail attachments, the same. So everything, there's like 15 sights, 15 rail attachments. There's 15 types of stocks, and each one does something different. So you can spend a lot of time in here looking at this stuff, trying to figure out how you want to utilize your weapon. You know, if you want it more curtailed to close quarters combat or long range engagements. So there's a lot of depth here. I hope you guys, I encourage you guys to try this game. I'm having a lot of fun playing with it. I'm going to post more gameplay of it here in the future. This bottom line, this game's fun, and I think it's a great addition to the PlayStation console, and I think it's a great complement to kind of bridge these worlds between PC and console. Now we can all have the same experience and experience the game on our representative platform. A lot of opportunity out there for developers to produce games like this on these platforms. So I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Please like and subscribe to the video. I will have more content like this to come. Let me know what you guys think about this game in the comments. I'm curious to see what you guys, what your initial reaction is to this, if you've even played this game or what you've heard out there about it, because it's all pretty new to me. But frankly, it's fun.